Thing we do, and reaction is something we hear or we think or we have done something and we react back to that. And pro-action is that we think ahead of the time, ahead of the situation, and plan accordingly. So there are so many things, Harsha Ben and our Kosha and our Bhavna Ben also talked about Kiran Ben, that she is always active with zeal and a lot of energy, But more so she is kind of a proactive person, She thinks ahead of the time. કાંઈ ભી સત્સંગની કોઈ ભી વાત હોય તો કિરણબેન એના માટે મારાથી શું ના થઈ શકે, એના માટે કેમ કરીને આપણે કંઈક કરીએ એવો એમને કાયમ એવો એક નવો વિચાર રહ્યા જ કરતો હોય છે. અહીં આગળ બી આવ્યા તો એમનું મકાન હતું. મેં તો એમ સજેસ્ટ કરેલું કે ભાઈ તમે હમણાં નહીં બાય કરો, તમે રેન્ટે રહો હમણાં અને સરસ 3 બેડરૂમનું અપાર્ટમેન્ટ રેન્ટ કરો, પછી શાંતિથી વિચારીશું. પણ એમની ભાવના એ કે જો મકાન લઉં તો એક સત્સંગ માટે કામમાં લાગે. If I buy the home rather than renting the home, then it would be for the benefits of satsang, And she bought a big size home, So her eyes are bigger than her mouth, that she can bite, She likes big house. In the house, she likes everybody's big pictures, I don't think anybody has those kind of big pictures anywhere, And even with both of her daughters, I have seen that she is very friendly, She is very open and she is very communicative, And we all know that teenage children, they are always with the new ideas and challenges and disagreement and why generation and all that, right? But to manage them and to be friend with them is a special effort, And she knows, that even though they may have not behaved according to her liking, even though they may have, their own ideas which is conflicting with her thoughts, but she supported them, And that goes back to Yogi Baba Sundruth, કે આપણી કોઈ વાત કોઈને બી સમજાવવી હોય તો પહેલાં એની સાથે હેત કરવું પડે. We have to create a love and affection towards whoever we want to give our thoughts and ideas. But when we are seeing something which is maybe sometimes not in our agreement, then to keep the patient is a big thing. Our Isha, from the childhood, she is very different, I tried to, do just something like this, and her style was always this. So I changed my style, Then I say also this way, She likes, to be at home, to study and things like that. But whatever she is doing, giving her some carrot or some deals or whatever, but in every hour of Wednesday Sabha, our Saturday Sabha, our Sunday Sabha, our Friday Sabha, our 7th Bhajan Sandhya, Isha is always coming with her. Otherwise, those kids at their age would say, no, Mama, I'm not coming. You go. I'm not coming, So we want to learn from you that how all these young children, They're over there, They can be friends with their parents. Parents can be friends with them. And they can create harmony, on our satsang. And I know, Isha has a lot of potentiality, Once she is sold, into satsang, she will do great, And lately I am seeing that, that she has changed. She is turning, and she is coming to the satsang with more interest, So that's very great of you, In this country, there are always issues, It was unfortunate, that between Jai Bhai and, Kiran Ben, it did not work out, But look here today, She has no animosity towards Jai Bhai, She has invited him here, and to support him here, is a non-jealous status, She is always thinking, how can I help somebody, How can I make somebody more happy, And this is the proof, that Jai Bhai comes here and enjoys, She has some magic, She has some style, that works very positive way, very, working way, In our Patostav or in our Ankot Ustav, we had motto third, right? But she came up with a modern third, And initially when she wrote, only she can sing, because nobody can go in that lyrics, So I suggested that, have Hemant Bhai Merchant, help you and, make some more, in rhythms and whatever. And she did that, And Hemant Bhai was also arguing with her that, you cannot have this kind way, you have to do it this way, that way. But she, managed, and then finally there is a third, It's not the tone of the third and other things, that she does well, but it is more so that it's a modern items, pizza and taco and lasagna and all that, So our young generation, when they get interested, they would enjoy, So these are the thinking, about Gujarati classes also that Harshaben mentioned, that she was ahead of the, group, And out of that, our Emily and Melanie and Anwaji and all, they all learned also somewhat Gujarati, So she wanted to do some seva that would help the whole satsang group, There are so many other things, but we are very happy, On her birthday, we pray that, like Harshaban and others said, for her good health and good health of our Kosha and Isha, and also good health of our Jai Bhai and all their family members, in London and India and everywhere. So we all pray for your family and friends, and keep on, they say, plugging, keep on doing, what you are doing, and we are all here to support you, I heard a couple of days ago only, that she started Mahapuja, and she is saying that you pay $111, and we will have that towards the coming function, It's a very honest effort, She does not get tired, and she would go anywhere, whoever will call. All those, New Year's, Diwali's programs, and going and seeing people also. Other like, the 14th January Uttarayan program also maybe, she had ideas, Jodi, So these are all good creative ideas, And when she was in California, she was also going, to BAPS and also Yogeshwar's center also, And they were all happy with her, enjoying, whatever she was contributing. So we all want to learn from her. We all want to do something in our satsang. And Swaminarayan Bhagavan wrote in Sikshapatri that to make the satsang grow and become prosperous, we should donate. We should donate 10% of our income or 5% of our income if it is not excessive income in our expenses. But Gunatitanand Swami says those who are not able to do that, those who are not earning that much, they can surely donate their time. They should donate that time, 10%, 20%. And Gunatitanand Swami says that those who are really caring for satsang, they should donate 50% of their time. આપણે પૈસા કે કોઈ બીજી રીતે સેવા ના કરી શકીએ તો સત્સંગની અંદર આપણો સમય આપીને સેવા કરીએ. ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામી કહે છે અમને પૈસાની ઈચ્છા છે જ નહીં, તમે પૈસાનું ડોનેશન લઈને આવશો તો અમે તો ઉડતા કહીશું કે પૈસાના તમે દાણા ખરીદીને અમારી સાથે જ રહો અને અમારી કથા વાર્તા સાંભળો. That is the style of Gunatitanand Swami. He is not interested in money. He says rather you buy the grains from the donation, and until that grains runs out, you stay at the mandir and listen to our discourses, which are 3 or 4 times in a day, that Gunatitanand Swami would give. So listen to that. And that is more important, which is donating time again. And we are doing that also. We have morning Sabha, we have evening Arti and Bhajan. Then we have now, transcendental knowledge that she is telling, that 9:30 every evening she has a conference line going. Same conference line number? Different one? Huh? You can use that conference line also, right? It's available, right? And then anybody can join. People can join, and she is reading from that book, and let everybody understand, let everybody enjoy, So that book was written by our Suji Bhai, Jason Bhai and others, back about 15 years ago, maybe 11, 12 years ago. Right. And they did a great job, from all those pravachans and other things. They brought out nice stories and nice incidences, and they are not too long, they are page and a half, long. So they are good, night reading, and it's a good thing to know about our, past, incidences and past histories and all that, So we have all these programs, and if you have time, you can participate. Not only that, but you can create your own new program also, like she is creating, and say, okay, we would have this thing, we would have this program, and let us do that, And whoever does, we can start from a small nucleus and it will grow, if it has interest and values, right? So that's the idea, So it is very nice of her on her birthday tomorrow. We would like to have those who are coming tomorrow and talk on her birthday tomorrow also, which is, more than welcomed also, And also tomorrow, she has lined up one-on-one maybe with her daughter, Isha, with me, And Isha wants to talk to me, Well, that's very good. So we will see, So those are the things, There are certain things, that she has in her heart, She does not want any of her kids, be cornered out or left alone, She wants everybody to be in the group. She wants to help everybody. That is a good virtue also, So these are good things, that she is teaching, So સરસ કિરણબેન, again happy birthday. સાથે સાથે અમારા ફાલ્ગુનીબેનનો ને એમનો બી સેટરડે છે બેટા, મંડે. સરસ સરસ. हमारा फाल्गुनी बहन भी, before she came to America, I saw her in Surat at her in-laws place, and she was very down to the earth, very humble, and our Alpesh Bhai was trying to get her, here, but it's always a long process, apply for and get H4 and all that, Finally, she made it, she came here, and she has done it well. She is also like Kriyan Ben, very creative, She brings out a lot of good ideas, And she is also enjoying the satsang. But now, lately, Ketan Bhai, asked both of them, Alpesh Bhai and Falguni Ben, to help his father, So they are both doing great seva, Bipin Bhai thinks, like his own daughter and son, both of them, And she is also carrying a lot, And when they suggested, then I said, well, I don't like to mix, a young woman with a man, But, there are things, that, Bipin Bhai has to do, some, bath bathing and other things, then it's very, difficult, if Alpesh Bhai is not available or somebody is not there, But then I found out that she has done that kind of work in hospitals in India. So it's not, new to her, that would be like awkward, to her, So that worked out very nice, But our Falguni Ben and her, interest in singing bhajans and doing other sevas, is also very great, So keep it up, beta. And we are also praying for you, huh? Yeah, saras. Sejanand Swami Maharaj Ni Jai. So now, Pintu Bhai left with our young blood, and he told me that whenever you have time, you can come and talk to the kids, So maybe I'll plan to spend some time there. But do you have any other agenda, Pankaj Bhai, that... Where is Pankaj Bhai? Oh, sorry. Do you have any agenda that you can handle, or you want me to say some other topic and then go,